Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Sector 5. I am your host, as always, Cody the Hangman Heinzman, once again joined by Jeremy.
Are you good?
Yes, I am good. For context, I have my phone on a fan. It's pretty far away, so I had to stretch to start the recording. That is why I am the way I am. But we are here to give our Night 2 Summerslam predictions. And usually the format is we talk about non-title matches, then talk about title matches, but this is an all-title card. So we'll start with Naomi defending her Women's World title against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky.
I'm going by popularity and who they're trying to build up to be their top female superstar. I would have to go with Rhea, because it seems like that she is going to be the face of the women's division, if not already the face of the women's division.
Right.
I would say already the face of the women's division. I don't see Io winning it. So I'm going to eliminate her from the equation. So I'm kind of 50-50 on Rhea picking it up and Naomi retaining, because Naomi just won.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of...
The way I'm looking at it, with Crown Jewels around the corner. I thought it was the next PLE, but it looks like we have one PLE before Crown Jewels. If Rhea picks it up, we would have Rhea versus Tiffany Stratton. And I don't see that being the match. I see it more being Naomi versus Tiffany.
I mean, why wouldn't we have Rhea versus?
I mean, we could.
Because I think it's nothing against Naomi. I just think Rhea and Tiffany would be the bigger draw.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was booking that would be the route I'd want to go, and then maybe have Naomi pick it back up. Maybe have her pick it back up before WrestleMania.
And a little thing I was alluded to yesterday's video, I was talking about the Tiffany Stratton Jade Cargill match, and I was thinking Jade Cargill was picking it up because I thought we were going to have another match between Jade and Naomi. But, spoilers, Tiffany somehow retained. So I'm going to say Naomi retains. Rhea and Io might get in each other's way. We might end up having that rivalry happen. Or nothing comes from it.
I would say if Naomi does retain it, it will be because of a
Miscommunication or
just them getting in each other's way. That would be the best way to.
Rhea hits Io with a riptide, she throws her out and goes for the pin.
Right.
Type of situation.
It would be Naomi capitalizing capitalizing on a situation, a disagreement or whatever, just between those two, and just using that to get the victory. But if they were smart, they would. So here's what I would do. Rhea picks up the title tonight. Have Rhea versus Tiffany at Crown Jewel, because that's the money that's going to be your draw. At the end of the day, that's what you're trying to do. You want the big draw matches. Naomi and Tiffany is not a draw match. At least not in my opinion.
No.
I like Naomi, don't get me wrong. I just don't see that being their big champion versus champion draw match.
Right.
With that being said, what I would do is I would have that draw match, and I would have Naomi go into have her basically, I wouldn't say chasing the championship, have her go on and do her own thing for a minute, and then get back into the championship picture. Have her go into the Rumble as a heel, have her win the Rumble, and slowly, over the course of
Rumble up to Mania,
have her turn back into a babyface. For the championship match at WrestleMania, and have her win the championship at WrestleMania. Because that would give her, another WrestleMania moment. Because she never won the title at WrestleMania? I can't
yes.
remember. Okay, I thought so. I couldn't remember, but yeah.
She won the SmackDown Women's Championship at Mania.
Well, this is a bigger title in my opinion.
Yeah.
These are bigger titles now than they were. So give her an actual WrestleMania moment with a title that, in my opinion, has more prestige, has more value than the SmackDown Women's and the Raw Women's. Like, that shit was stupid. That was just a bad era in WWE. You had the Universal Championship. Like, what the fuck is that? That whole era between 2016 had some okay moments. Goldberg coming back and the thing with Brock. Of course, Goldberg's run there should have been. That should have been it. After WrestleMania 33, Goldberg should have rode off into the sunset. But everything he did after that tarnished his legacy, in my opinion. But that's another discussion for another time. But I'm going to hope that WWE makes the right call here because this would set Naomi up for a bigger moment later down the road. And give us the draw money match at Crown Jewel. So I'm going to go with my hopes on that. I'm going to say Rhea picks up the title.
Okay. On to our next match. We have Solo Sikoa defending his United States Championship against the former champ Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match.
This is another one of those situations where it's hard to determine because literally Solo just got the title. Why? The first question in my head would be, why would they just give it back to Jacob Fatu?
I mean, it's not unheard of.
It's not unheard of. That is true. That's the other thought process. Like, it's not unheard of. I will say, I think Solo's going to retain because I think there's going to be some fuckery.
Yeah.
I think what do they call themselves now? My Family Tree or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. The MFTs are going to get involved. Not to say that Jimmy won't.
Jimmy could possibly come to Jacob's aid.
Maybe Slim. Well, no, I wouldn't say Jay and Roman because they're handling their own business.
Right.
Right now, they're kind of split off doing their own thing. And I don't know if it would make sense to have them come back and just do all that over again, because then it would just be another Bloodline versus Bloodline situation.
Right.
It's kind of old news. They're kind of running the Bloodline thing into the ground now. I think they need to bring that to a halt. They're bringing in all these other people. I don't know. I'm going with Solo retaining.
I believe Solo is possibly going to retain it, but I'm going to put the money down on Jacob winning it back. Just because it's the steel cage, and they're building him as this monster. He's been handling this new bloodline.
Yeah, but he's also a babyface.
Fair.
And having these like monster baby faces, it doesn't work really as much. They don't really put as much like if he was still a heel and they want to put him in as like monster. Like that's usually where like heel monsters is where. But then again, they never have any luck because they end up misusing them anyway.
Right.
I mean, they don't have a good track record. Umaga, Kali,
Strowman.
Vladimir Kozlov, Strowman. The list goes on and on. Almost. It doesn't work. It ultimately doesn't work. Rusev. After he lost the title, the U.S. title to Cena at WrestleMania 31,
Yeah.
he didn't really do anything after that. So like, I don't really like have much stock in like monster heels or monster. It ends up getting flatlined eventually. So I just don't even really pay attention to it anymore. It's like, oh, it's another monster heel. It's another monster run or whatever. He's unstoppable. I just picks for the slaughter eventually. That's all it is.
I think that's all we have to say about that one. We'll go on to our next matchup that I can't believe we're doing this again. Becky Lynch taking on Lyra Valkyrie. Becky Lynch defending her Women's Intercontinental Championship. No disqualification match. If Lyra loses, she cannot face for the title until Becky drops the title. I'm tired of this match. Someone else needs a chance at this Intercontinental Championship.
I say Lyra picks it up just because like I think Becky came back just to kind of to build Lyra up, put her over, and like it's a bigger moment for SummerSlam. But the one unless there's information that I haven't heard of, the one wild card that I am not ruling out is Bayley.
Yeah, I think Bayley's gonna get involved some way, somehow. Because I know after one of the SmackDowns went off air, she aired her grievance how she's not on the card. Lyra more or less cost her the Intercontinental Championship. So either Bayley is going to have a turn.
I was about to say, is Bayley going to have a heel turn? Heel turn confirmed?
Or does she try to cost Lyra and ends up costing Becky? Too many B names.
B.
If Bayley has any involvement in it, I'm going to say Becky Lynch probably retains.
That would be my guess also, if Bayley does get involved, which she more than likely will.
And maybe that can make it where she doesn't technically have a heel turn. She's just putting herself in the position. Because right now she's desperation, Bayley. She doesn't know where she's going from here on out.
Right.
I just hope after this match, even if Lyra does pick it up, Becky Lynch doesn't get a rematch. This match is technically old news at this point.
Yeah.
It needs to stop. On to the next match that we will talk about. We have Dominik Mysterio taking on AJ Styles. Dominik retaining. Try this again. Defending his Intercontinental Championship. Which I don't think he's retaining. I think AJ's winning.
I'm gonna go with the opposite way. I'm gonna go with him defending. Because AJ is I don't see a lot of him anymore. And I think he's probably going to be retiring soon.
Probably.
Unless he has like a short run with it.
I could see him possibly having a short run with it.
I just feel like Judgment Day is going to get it. Unless, because they've been teasing this for a while now. If we're going to have a repeat of Finn and
Damian Priest from last year.
Now you know what? No. Gears are turning, brain's working. I'm gonna go your route. I think Judgment Day falls apart tonight.
Or at least dumps Dominik.
Because Judgment Day. Liv is injured. Carlito's gone.
Raquel and Roxanne lost the tag titles last night.
So, yeah, it's falling to shit. It's falling to shit. They've been running this into the ground. It's basically like a edgier version of the New Day. Mm-hmm. It's kind of old hat. We've seen it. You've done like 18 different variations of it.
Yeah.
Just put it to bed.
Yep. Have maybe JD and Finn stay as tag, but not under Judgment Day name. On the subject of tag teams, we have a TLC match for the WWE Tag Team titles. Before I go through the competitors, my question is, why are we doing this match when we just had like a TLC/ladder match for it not too long ago?
Because that seems to be the cool thing to do anymore. And don't they reserve this big fucking brouhaha for the tag titles at WrestleMania?
But either way, you have your current champs, the Wyatt Six, which should be Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, I think, are the current ones. Unless they do Freebird rules.
They probably lose I don't know, maybe.
Versus the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Versus DIY's Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Versus Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, I think's his last name.
Alex Shelley, yeah, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley.
Versus Fraxiom, Axiom, and Nathan Frazier.
Nathan Frazier?
Yes, I think Frazier.
And Axiom.
Then the last team, Andrade and Rey Fenix. I don't want Wyatt Six to lose the titles.
I do, because this Wyatt Six thing is stupid because they're not doing anything with it.
True.
When the hell? I don't even see them on like TV.
They're starting to pick up again.
They come in and they do something and then nothing.
Right.
For a while, and then they do something and then nothing. Then they win tag titles out of the fucking blue and then nothing. Just like, I don't know, maybe I don't know, because I don't actually watch it. I just get the highlights. I see the highlights on YouTube, but I never see anything with them.
Right.
Involving them. Except for like a few times here and there, and it's just like, okay, like either start doing something with them on a consistent basis or squash it.
Right. Maybe if they retain, they will start doing something with them on a consistent basis.
Dude, I'll believe that when I see it.
Right. The WWE tag titles have hot potatoed so much more than the world tag titles.
Just because the tag division is so like, you just don't have any like tags that are like draws, except for like maybe the Motor City Machine Guns. I'd like to see them pick the titles up. But other than that, like,
they are former champs.
They should have been champs. They should still be champs. They shouldn't have taken the titles off them. They're believable. And everybody else is just they're just kind of throwing people together, like Fraxiom. What the fuck is that? Why are they even here? Who else is in this thing? Andrade and Ray
Phoenix, yeah.
Aside from like the luchador like aspect of it, what do they have in common?
Right.
Yeah, and then Wyatt 6 obviously that they don't do nothing. Who's the other people?
Street Profits, DIY.
Profits and DIY. Okay, Street Profits are boring. I'm just gonna say it. They're boring. They don't entertain me. And DIY is also boring.
Yeah.
They were generic baby faces, and then they became heels, and then they were generic heels. Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Like, they haven't done anything that's like.
They've been team, and then broke up, then team, then broke up, then team, then broke up.
I mean, the biggest thing they have done in the past few years is get confused for Generation X by our truth.
So who do you think walks out with the titles?
I want Motor City Machine Guns because they're only a team out of this that is believable. They aren't fucking boring.
And I guess winning it in one of the big fours.
And yeah, and then, but it's probably going to be some stupid fucking thing. So they're probably going to give it to Fraxiom because that seems to be the fucking status quo of WWE anymore. Just throw something into the wall until it sticks.
Right.
But no, I don't see Fraxiom winning. If they win it, I'm fucking done with the tag division.
I'm going to give it to Wyatt 6, potentially having the other members get involved. Or, as a runner-up, possibly Andrade and Ray Phoenix.
I mean, I can see them picking it up. Are they heel or babyface?
Andrade and Ray Phoenix?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure they're babyface.
I don't think Andrade should be in a tag team. I think he is.
He's better as a solo.
He's better as a solo. He needs to be on the mid-card scene. He's got the look. If they would utilize him a little better, I think he could be something like a mid-card champion at the very least.
Which there for a while he was getting a stint at it, and then that fizzled away.
You know what? They should put LA Knight and Jey Uso tag team and call them the Slim Jims.
And last but not least, we have John Cena versus Cody Rhodes street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship.
This match right here is going to be a very, very pivotal moment in the career of Cody Rhodes and the direction of the rest of John Cena's retirement tour. And I say that because there's a lot of speculation on this. A lot of people are speculating that Cody's going to turn heel. Right. John Cena's already turned babyface. Yeah. Air quotes, because he could just be.
I was going to ask, do you think that's a ruse?
In the back of my mind, I'm thinking maybe he's just. But I feel like he could have. The ruse could have, like he had Cody believe in him. He had Cody's defenses down on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. He could have easily just kicked him in the balls with the AA and be like, "Hey, fuck you," but he didn't. So it seemed believable. Mm-hmm. If that is true and that is the case, then half of what everybody's saying is going to happen has already happened. The rest plays out.
Cena's already turned babyface, and Cody's going to go heel.
Cody. That's what they're saying, but I don't know. There's a part of me also. It's like, well, Cody's their top babyface. Mm-hmm. If Cody turns heel, they don't have a top babyface unless Cena's going to be their top babyface and Cody turns back face when Cena leaves.
Maybe
that wouldn't make any sense.
I find it hard to believe Cena dropping the title. I don't know if I want him to drop the title.
Well, they're definitely not going to have him retire with the title.
Right.
And he's not going to be at WrestleMania.
Right.
So if he's going to drop the title in a big fashion, it needs to be tonight. Unless he drops his Survivor Series.
Maybe.
But they typically don't have... Because I don't think they're going to put Cena, who's almost 50 years old, in a War Games match.
I mean, Punk was in it. Orton was in it.
Yeah, but... Orton's not... Orton's like 44 or something like that. Orton's not...
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying that these other people that John Cena have fought have been in War Games, so... I'm not putting it past Cena having a War Games match. He might be like the last entry, get a few good spots in, and then gone.
Maybe. I can see that being. I just don't see him. It also wouldn't make sense to have him in a War Games match unless you're building something up. But I don't see what they would be building up to need him to compete in a War Games match.
Right.
I mean,
unless something goes into play tonight.
A lot of people are saying like The Rock's going to come back and he's going to be pissed at Cena for
calling him out.
Yeah, because he did. Well, he didn't name him. He didn't name drop, but we all know who he was talking about.
Right.
And he's going to come and it's going to be like a reverse situation that happened at Elimination Chamber. And the team's going to get kicked in the balls. And a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Cody's been wearing the watch that Rock gave him."
Yeah, reading a little too much into it, I think.
I can agree with that, yeah. A lot of people do read too much into it, but sometimes there's connections.
Yeah. So you're saying Cody walks out tonight with the title?
Yep. I don't know if he's going to turn heel or not, because that is a big thing. Because if he turns, like I said, if he turns heel, there is no top baby face. Unless they're going to position Punk or Roman to be their top baby face, but Roman's part-time.
Right. I will agree. I think Cody will walk out. I will not be upset if Cena retains, though.
I'm cool with either way. I'll be surprised if Cena retains. Just because of SummerSlam, he's not going to be here till WrestleMania. Survivor Series is the next big four before Cena retired. And obviously it's not as big of a deal as SummerSlam. SummerSlam is basically WrestleMania, mini WrestleMania.
I seen a picture where someone was predicting that we were going to have Cena versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship at Clash at Paris. Because if you think about it, that's the last thing Cena hasn't done in WWE. He has not won the Intercontinental Championship.
No.
So this could possibly have him drop that, go after the IC title, which is a little weird.
If he does lose, if you're a babyface, he does lose tonight, then he's going after, because we've already seen, I think it'd be like more, it'd be funny if he just goes after fucking Dominik Mysterio.
Yeah.
Just beats his ass and takes the title and then retires with the IC title. I didn't ruin wrestling, guys, I fixed it. Makes a IC spinner belt.
I do think that the IC title does need a redesign.
I don't know, ever since they had those blue accents on it, it's looked a lot better. It looks more like an IC title. I actually like it a lot better now.
Well, I think that's all we have to say on night 2. I hope y'all enjoyed.
Yeah.
And as always, I'm Cody the Hangman Heinzman. Hangman.
Hangman Heinzman.
And this has been Jeremy.
Hold on, we're not going to skirt past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Hangman?
Hangman Heinzman. Hangman Heinzman.
That I've already been hung.
No.
That's just how it is.